This is how God will disgrace your secret enemies before the end of 2024. Continuation. If you have been making the mistake of oversharing your secrets and unknowing to you, your secret enemy has been using the secrets you tell them to work against you. This is how God will bring them before you and disgrace them in Jesus' name. Please watch till the end, like, comment and share. Thank you. Girls, I thought you might want some treats while you're catching up. It's so nice to see you two spending time together.
Thanks, Mom. This looks amazing.
Thank you, Mrs. Laura. You're always so thoughtful.
Oh, it's nothing, dear. You're always welcome here, Linda. How are things with you, by the way? You've been so quiet lately.
I'm okay, just dealing with some stuff.
If you ever need someone to talk to, you know I'm here.
Thank you.
Clara, dear, I need your help with something in the kitchen. Would you mind stepping aside for a moment?
Sure, Mom. Be right back, Linda.
Clara, sweetheart, I need you to do something for me.
What is it?
I want you to talk to Linda. Ask her about what's going on in her life, everything. About Michael, about school, about her family. You know, just casually.
Why?
Oh, no reason. I'm just worried about her. She's been through a lot lately, and sometimes, people open up to friends more easily than adults. I thought it might help her if she talked to you.
Okay, I guess. But I don't want to make her uncomfortable.
Of course not, dear. Just keep it casual. It'll be good for her, and for us to know how she's doing. Okay, Mom. This will work perfectly. Let's see what secrets Linda spills this time. The more I know, the better I can keep them in their place.
So Linda, with all these things happening, the failed abroad schooling and failed relationship with Mitchell, what do you plan on doing?
My mom and I are planning on starting a business.
Wow, Linda. That's a lot to handle. But it's great that you're already planning to move forward. What kind of business are you thinking of starting?
My mom and I have been thinking about opening a small boutique. Something simple to begin with, selling clothes and accessories.
That sounds amazing. Have you started working on it yet?
Not yet, but we're close. We've been saving for a long time, and we finally withdrew the money last week. It's all at home now, ready for when we start setting things up.
At home? Isn't that risky?
Maybe, but we don't trust the banks too much, and it's just for a little while. Once we start renting a space and buying supplies, it'll be gone anyway.
That makes sense. I'm happy for you, Linda. I hope it all works out.
Thanks, Clara. I just hope this business helps my mom and me get back on our feet. It's been a tough few weeks.
Don't worry, my friend. All will be well. Mom, Linda and her mom are planning to start a boutique. She said they've already withdrawn all the money they saved and are keeping it at home for now.
That's nice of them. It's good to see Linda staying strong despite everything.
Yeah, but she seems really stressed about it. I hope it works out for her.
Of course, dear. You've done well to listen to her. Sometimes, people just need someone to talk to. So, they've got all their money sitting at home, do they? Perfect. This is just the kind of information I need to make sure their little dreams crumble before they even start.
Well, if it isn't Mrs. Perfect. What brings you to my side of town? Don't tell me you're here for charity work.
I need your help with something, Tony. Something discreet.
Discreet, huh? Those are my favorite jobs. What's the catch?
There's a woman I know, Vera. She and her daughter have some money saved up, all kept in cash at their house. A good amount.
How much are we talking about?
Enough to make it worth your while. They just withdrew it to start a business. It's their life savings.
And why, exactly, are you telling me this? What's in it for you?
Let's just say I have my reasons. That money is better in someone else's hands than theirs. And you're good at taking what doesn't belong to you.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Laura. But you know I don't work for free.
Here's a down payment. The rest comes after the job is done.
Not bad. So, where is this house? And when's the best time to strike?
The house is on Maple Street, number 14. Vera and her daughter are usually out during the late morning. That's your best window. Just make it look like a regular robbery, nothing that points back to me.
Relax, I know how to handle my business. You've got yourself a deal, Laura.
Good. Make sure this doesn't come back to me.
Don't worry, Mrs. Perfect. If anyone gets caught, it won't be me or you. This is gonna be a fun one.
Later that night, the robber and his accomplice quietly went to rob Vera's house.
This is it. Quiet now. We don't want to wake anyone. No need to waste time. This is what we came for. Let's go.
Think there's anything else?
No, we have all the money.
The next morning, Vera wakes up early. She heads to the kitchen to start her day, but as she walks into the living room, she freezes. The cabinet door is ajar, and the envelope with the money is gone. Her heart races as she frantically searches the house. No. No, no, no. Where is it? She rushes to her bedroom, checking every possible hiding spot, but the money is nowhere to be found. What am I going to do? How could this happen? Everything is gone.
Mom, what's wrong?
Linda, it's gone. All the money, it's gone. Someone broke in last night and took everything.
What? Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
I'm fine. I didn't even hear them. But Linda, all our savings are gone. I don't know what we're going to do.
Mom, don't worry. We'll figure this out. I'll come home as soon as I can. We'll report this to the police.
Okay, but I don't know if they'll be able to help.
Don't worry, Mom. Just relax.
Vera, my dear, I just heard what happened. I'm so sorry. Are you and Linda all right?
We're fine, Mrs. Olucci. Just shaken. I still can't believe someone would do this to us.
It's such a terrible thing. You've worked so hard, and for someone to take everything like this. It's heartbreaking. Vera, do you think anyone might have known about the money? Someone close?
No, no one. We were careful not to tell anyone.
Are you sure? Sometimes, the smallest slip can reach the wrong ears.
The only person who knew about it was Linda.
Vera, I don't want to upset you, but think hard. Did you discuss it with anyone else? Maybe even casually?
No, I didn't. It was just Linda and me.
Then perhaps whoever did this was watching your house. Either way, I'll be praying for you. Let me know if you need anything.
Thank you, Mrs. Olucci.
Vera, sometimes betrayal comes from the least expected places. Be careful who you trust.
Okay, thank you.
Mom, I think I might know how someone found out.
What? Linda, what are you talking about?
I told Clara about the money when I went to their house the other day. She asked me how we were doing, and, I don't know, I just ended up telling her about our plans and that we kept the money at home.
Clara? Laura's daughter?
Yes, but I didn't think she'd tell anyone. She's my friend, Mom.
Linda, why would you tell her something so private? This was supposed to stay between us.
I didn't mean to, Mom. She seemed concerned, and I wasn't thinking.
I don't want to jump to conclusions, Linda. But you need to find out if Clara told anyone. This might be the only way to understand what happened.
I will. I'll talk to her today. Clara, I actually needed to talk to you about something.
Sure. What's up?
Remember when I told you about the money my mom and I saved up? The one we were keeping at home for the business.
Yeah, I remember. Why?
Clara, did you tell anyone about it?
No, I only mentioned to my mom that you were planning to start a business. She did ask if you had saved up a lot, and I might have said you'd already withdrawn it, but I didn't think it mattered. But why do you ask?
Nothing much. I was just wondering, to be sure you didn't tell anyone else.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Linda, what did Clara say?
Mom, she admitted she told her mom, but she swore she didn't tell anyone else. But, Mom, I think it's Laura.
Laura? What makes you say that?
Think about it. First, the Thompsons suddenly stopped talking to us and canceled my sponsorship. Now, after I told Clara about our savings, someone robs us.
Linda, you might be right. Every time I've shared something personal or important with Laura, things seem to go wrong.
Exactly. She always acts like she's on our side, but what if she's the one causing all these problems?
The Thompsons. I remember how Mrs. Thompson suddenly became cold and distant after I told Laura about their sponsorship. At the time, I didn't want to believe it, but now.
Mom, it can't just be a coincidence. She might be jealous or trying to sabotage us for some reason.
I trusted her, Linda. I've known her for years. How could she do something like this?
Mom, we can't let her keep hurting us. We need to be more careful. Don't tell her anything else, and let's start watching her closely. If she's behind this, we'll find out.
You're right, Linda. No more oversharing. From now on, we keep our plans and struggles to ourselves. And if Laura is behind this, she'll face the consequences.
Linda, you said you had something important to talk about. What's going on?
Michael, thank you for meeting me. I know things between us have been strained, but I need your help.
Help? What kind of help?
I think my mom's friend, Laura, has been lying about us and sabotaging my family. She's jealous of everything we've had going for us. Your interest in me, my sponsorship to study abroad, and now, even our plans to start a business.
Wait, Laura, Clara's mom, what makes you think that?
Every time my mom tells her something good that's happening in our lives, it falls apart soon after. I told Clara about our savings, and that night, we were robbed. Before that, when my mom told Laura about your family, everything between us suddenly changed.
That does sound strange. But what do you want me to do?
I want us to pretend like we're back together. If Laura really is behind this, she'll react. My mom will go and tell her the good news about us reconciling, and we'll watch to see what happens next. Michael, please, I just need to know the truth. If she's innocent, nothing will happen. But if she's guilty, we'll have proof.
Alright, I'll do it, but only because I want to get to the bottom of this too.
Thank you, Michael. You don't know how much this means to me.
So, what's the plan?
Linda went home and told her mom about the plan, and they decided to test Laura. Laura, I have the most wonderful news to share with you. Oh? What's gotten you so excited, Vera? Michael and Linda are back together. They've decided to give their relationship another chance. Can you imagine? That's wonderful news, Vera. I'm so happy for them. I knew they were meant to be. It's like everything is falling back into place for Linda. Yes, it does seem that way. I was just passing by, so I decided to share the good news. That's great. I can't let this happen. Not after everything I've done. Later that evening, Laura went to Mrs. Thompson to tell more lies as usual. "Oh, Mrs. Thompson. I was just in the neighborhood and thought I'd stop by to check on you." "Laura, what brings you here this evening?" "Well, you know me, I just couldn't keep quiet. I've heard some more concerning things about Vera and her daughter Linda. I thought you should know, for your family's sake." "More concerning things? What now, Laura?" "It's about Linda. I heard from a very reliable source that she's trying to manipulate Michael into taking her back. You know how these girls can be. She's probably doing it to get access to your family's wealth." "Laura, that's a very serious accusation. Are you sure about this reliable source?" "Well, you know how people talk. But I just thought you should be aware. After all, I only have your best interests at heart." "Laura, I think it's time you stop meddling in other people's lives." "What do you mean?" "I'm just trying to help." "No, Laura, you're not helping. You've been spreading lies and causing unnecessary trouble. I've heard enough from you about Linda and Vera. I don't need your concern anymore. I don't understand why you're upset. I'm only looking out for you." "No, Laura, you're looking out for yourself. I don't know why you feel the need to ruin Vera's family, but I won't be a part of it anymore. Please leave my house." "Mrs. Thompson, I said leave. Now. You are a terrible friend. But leave now before I call the security on you." This is definitely not the end. I'll go over to Vera's to know what's going on. "Oh, Vera. What a surprise." "Drop the act, Laura. I know everything." "Know what? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb with me. I know you've been sabotaging my family, spreading lies about Linda, turning the Thompsons against us, and even setting us up for the robbery. Vera, that's ridiculous. Why would I do such a thing? That's what I want to find out." "Why, Laura? After all the years we've been friends, why would you betray me like this?" "Fine. You want to know why? Because I was jealous, okay? You and your daughter always had opportunities my Clara could only dream of. The sponsorship, Michael's attention, the business, you had everything. And I couldn't stand it. Jealousy? You destroyed my family's hopes and dreams because you were jealous? You don't understand, Vera. I've been struggling to give Clara the best, and every time I saw you and Linda getting ahead, it reminded me of everything I couldn't give her. So instead of working harder for your daughter, you decided to ruin mine. Don't act like you're so perfect, Vera. You flaunted everything in my face, always coming to me with your good news. It was like you were rubbing it in."
Laura Matthews?
"What's going on?"
We're here to place you under arrest for conspiracy, defamation, and facilitating a robbery."
"Vera. You called the police?" "I recorded everything, Laura. You confessed to everything, and now you'll face the consequences. Vera, please. I didn't mean for it to go this far. Think of Clara. I thought of Clara, Laura. Maybe you should have done the same before tearing my family apart." After Laura was arrested, news spread around the neighborhood. Mr. Thompson heard about it and he realized he made a mistake by believing her lies, so he went to Vera and Linda and asked to continue with the abroad sponsorship. Meanwhile, Michael and Linda got back together and the families continue their future plan of getting the children married after university. As for Laura, she was charged for her crimes and paid dearly. The story teaches the importance of avoiding oversharing personal information, as it can make you vulnerable to those with malicious intent. Vera's openness allowed Laura to sabotage her family repeatedly. It also highlights that envy and deceit only lead to downfall, as Laura's jealousy and evil actions ultimately led to her being exposed and punished. The story serves as a reminder that honesty and discretion are crucial, and those who engage in betrayal and harm will face the consequences of their actions. This is how God will disgrace your secret enemies before the end of this year in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Thank you for watching. Please share this video out to your family and loved ones. It could be helpful to someone. Also kindly support the channel by hitting on the subscribe button below, like our video, leave your contributions or experience in the comments section below, and remember to turn on post notifications to the channel for more interesting and life-changing videos. God bless you.